Hello everyone, welcome Star Family, welcome to my channel. I have a pick a card reading here for you today in regards to love. We're going to take a look at the secret feelings of your person's heart, what feelings they keep secret or hidden from you in their heart space. So I have 3 stacks on the table. I have the Pagan Cats Tarot, the Bohemian Gothic, and the Robert Hansen Tarot. If you hadn't had a chance to meditate on a card stack as of yet, please go to the timestamps. There is a portion for silent meditation. You can pause where necessary, take as much time as you need. And if in that time you feel led to pick more than one stack, that's totally okay. Listen to your intuition because that's always going to be accurate for you. Now, these readings are general. They're not going to apply to everybody watching. I certainly wouldn't expect them to. There are so many viewers out there with different walks of life and experiences. I most certainly couldn't expect every reading to connect with everyone watching. And if this pick a card perhaps is not the one that has the messages you're looking for, by all means, check out my pick a card playlist because I have other love readings there. You might just find another one that will connect for you better. And if I'm not the reader for you, that's totally okay as well because there are so many readers out in YouTube land. I'm pretty sure that there'll be somebody out there who has the messages you're looking for. Keep in mind that these readings are timeless, so whether you watch them now at the upload time or several years down the road, it really doesn't matter. My intention is that they would be timeless messages for whenever they're placed into your awareness and you feel that nudge to watch. Just keep in mind at that time, if you do feel a nudge to watch, there just might be a reading there for you, okay? With the love readings, also remember that roles can be reversed. Things can be flip-flopped, interchangeable, vice versa. So there may be tidbits that might describe more of the way you feel. There might be other things that would describe in regards to your person. So just keep that in mind. Things can be really tossed around that way in love readings especially. And it's not a personal reading. So therefore, you know, keep that in mind as well. These are general. So with all of that being said, I'm going to just move these off to the side. We're going to get directly into stack number 1. Okay, stack number 1, you chose this fluorite. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the secret feelings of your person's heart, what they keep hidden. All right, so I'm going to start with the romance angels first. Secret feelings of your person's heart, what they keep hidden. Let's see, stack number 1. Secret feelings of your person's heart that they keep hidden. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so past life relationship, you have known each other before. Alrighty. Wow. Alright, let's grab one of these. Secret feelings of your person's heart. What it is that they keep hidden. Well, that kind of wants to slide out. Should I just take it? Oh, shit. Love. Okay, so your person, secret feelings of your person's heart, but they keep hidden. Look at that. Love. Wow. Love and a past life relationship. So there is sincerely a strong bond or connection in this situation or with your person that basically surpasses time, space, realms, you know, dimensions, that kind of thing. You've known each other before in this life and in other lives. So there's always that trickle down effect, right? From life after life after life. You can't quite escape each other, not with this energy. So secretly, I think they might be woken up to that notion. Maybe I'm getting the vibe that maybe in a previous, in the past, they weren't quite aware of that there's these bonds that kind of, you know, like I said, kind of snowball. They have a snowball effect throughout different lifetimes. Like maybe they weren't aware of those connections, but it's kind of feeling like now they're awake to this and now they realize it. Okay. So, but at the same time, they recognize it in the heart, but actually won't, you know, they keep that hidden, right? So it's kind of like this feeling of, I know, right? I know now is what I'm getting. And there's definitely love here. Okay, so let's see if we can get 3 cards. Secret feelings of your person's heart. Feelings they keep hidden. Just want 3 cards from the Pagan Cats Tarot. Okay. That is, okay. Wow, that's a 9 of Swords. Let's see. Just 2 more cards. I would prefer, there we go. Okay, so 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. Okay, so what this is basically telling me is that, yeah, as I felt earlier, okay, this is a situation where, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe that some of you are not with this person right now. Maybe it's because of the Six of Swords. That does talk about, like, you know, moving away from something or someone, trying to separate yourself or find peace of mind within oneself. You take the memories in your boat. Yeah, they pierce your boat, but they don't sink you. Okay, so you got to remember that those are memories and experiences you take with you. They're notching your spiritual tool belt, but they do not sink your boat of experience. Okay, they're just things that you reference back to for future. Yeah, reference. Yeah, did I say that right? Anyway, you know what I mean. Things that you keep a mental note of for future reference, basically. So it's kind of like feeling in this spread that, yeah, they recognize what this connection is where before they did not. Okay, they understand what it is now, and they see the love, but they see the love in this connection, but on a 5D level. Okay, it's not stuck in the 3D aspect anymore. They have a wider perspective of what this is, or what kind of love this is. So that's a beautiful thing, right? And it feels like, yes, even though you may not be together with that Six of Swords, or you've gone your way, maybe they have gone their way as well, there is still this affection. Okay, there's still this affection here. And the Nine of Swords energy is an energy of having lost some sleep over the situation. So I think deep down, secretly in their heart, they have struggled with this. They have lost some sleep and had some anxiety, or maybe even bad dreams, or, you know, I don't want to say the dreams they've had of you are bad, but it's like, you know, maybe you guys have astrally visited each other in dream state, and it's like one of those things where they wake up out of sleep like, oh, what was that felt so real. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. Okay, especially with that Nine of Swords and these two cards here. So it could be that you're astrally visiting each other in the dream state, and it kind of shakes them up a bit. Okay, so they have struggled with it, because the bonds, like I said, they're timeless, and they're not limited by our physical reality. Okay, because of that soul connection. Not only that, I do feel secretly they still hold you in the heart space with this Knight of Cups. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe that's your person. Maybe that's you. But this Knight of Cups energy definitely, you know, it's an energy of action. It's an energy of movement, and it's an energy of the heart. Okay, so it kind of feels like they contemplate, right, the idea of making a gesture of love or taking action towards the love, but they kind of maybe feel that it's too late, or you've gone, like I said, you've gone your way, they've gone their way. There's maybe this, what feels like an ocean, because of, you know, they're on the boat, so maybe an ocean between you, physically, possibly geographically, or metaphorically, right? But it does feel like they still carry the torch, okay, of the love, or the Ace of Cups, or the Cup of Love for you in their heart space, despite the fact that it probably causes them some sleepless nights and some disturbances, but nonetheless it has woken them up to what this connection is, so they can't ignore it. Okay, they can't ignore it. I think that they are probably healing, lots of flowing water here, so I can't help but think of healing, and the idea of, and especially the Six of Swords can talk of healing, moving on to more peaceful territory, right? So I can't help but think that they are in the midst of healing, and perhaps even with the Six of Swords, integrating the lessons that you have taught them, or, you know, vice versa, or the lessons that they've learned along the journey with you. Okay, so they're integrating those things into their life, but the connection still affects them, is what I'm getting from this. Okay, it really does still affect them. So I'm gonna grab one of these little cards here. So, secret feelings of their heart, what they keep hidden. And it kind of feels like even though you guys aren't together right now, it doesn't take away from the fact that they still care, okay? You may never know if you guys are in separation with that Six of Swords. You may never know that they still have a torch for you, or they still hold that torch for you, and they do keep that hidden. But part of me feels like maybe they have contemplated, like I said, taking steps towards you. Maybe have some sleepless nights over that as well, okay? But look, the Love card flew out for you, so you know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, see, the Widow energy talks about struggling to release something or someone. You never quite forget them, all right? You hold that love in your heart for them. Time has gone by and you still cannot bury the memory of them in your heart, okay? So there you go. That's basically just confirming that they hold that torch and they haven't quite been able to do away with it, all right? And that's what they secretly feel inside but won't say, okay? Or won't, yeah, it's basically what they feel inside secretly, and they keep that hidden. They keep that to themselves, okay? So I want a few of these. Okay, there's one. Oh, okay. Wow. There you go. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Okay. It says, beware of what you are projecting for. Look at that mirroring. You guys are mirroring each other. For the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. You guys are mirroring, and twin flames will do that, okay? It says balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that's beautiful, because any great love or great relationship is going to challenge you to grow. And I think that's exactly what this has done for your person, maybe even for you as well. In the midst of, like I said, I got the vibe of separation. They're no longer with you. You're no longer with them. And the Widow does indicate that separation, right? In a sense. So yeah, it definitely has taught them some things. But they're integrating those lessons now as we speak. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this, okay? So stack number 1, this is your reading. If you feel this has helped you and connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comments section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell for notification to support this channel and so you never miss a video. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. All you have to do is check out my Etsy shop, see what I have available, and you can book a reading whenever you feel led to. Just keep in mind though, if you visit my Etsy shop and it looks as if there's nothing available, it's because readings are sold out. But I always do relist and repost my readings as soon as they've been completed for the people who have purchased them last. It's my way of just managing my turnaround time, so that way no one's waiting an excessive amount of time to even get a reading from me. So right now my wait time is very short. It's 6 to 9 days to get a reading from me. So that is actually good for you. It's good for me too. I would never want anyone waiting longer than necessary for a reading. So that's why I do that, okay? So much love to you. I'll leave you here. Be safe out there. Take care and keep shining. Stack number 2. You chose this gorgeous labradorite stone. Okay, I'm just going to put that off to the side. We're going to start first with a Romance Angels. This is the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, by the way, mini version. We're going to start with the Romance Angels. We want to know the secret feelings of your person's heart, what they keep hidden, okay? So secret feelings of your person's heart, stack number 2, what they keep hidden, right? Their feelings that they keep hidden. Secret feelings of your person's heart, what they keep hidden. Let's see. Okay, what was that? Oh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So wow, right off the bat, it kind of gives a vibe that they think that you don't feel the same, right? So let's see. Secret feelings of your person's heart. Feelings they keep hidden. Secret feelings of your person's heart. Feelings they keep hidden. Let's see. Envy. Oh, envy. Oh, boy. And yeah, it does. Wait. Envy? It looks like envy. I could be wrong. Huh. Am I going to have to look that one up? I'm not sure what that is. Let me see if I can look that up. Okay, no, it is envy. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, unrequited love, it kind of feels like they're jealous or they're envying maybe a situation that you could be in right now. I don't know if you're seeing someone else, perhaps. Maybe they feel that you don't care about them or that you don't want anything to do with them anymore, that you've moved on. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this. And they're maybe envying the fact that you could be seeing other people. Maybe they're envying the one that you're with, right? Because it's not them. I mean, that's just the vibe that I'm getting. So let's see. Bohemian Gothic Tarot, secret feelings. Secret feelings in their heart that they keep hidden. Secret feelings, let's see. Secret feelings in their heart that they keep hidden. 3 cards. Whoa. Okay, let's see. Wow, that's a lot of cards, but I'll take them. Let's see what we have. 7 of Cups. The Moon. Okay, that kind of lines up already. Page of Wands. 9 of Wands. Wow. Page of Cups. So we have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Possibly here. It could be you or your person. And we have the Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, you or your person. All right, so there's a lot going on here, okay? But right off the bat, just from seeing these tarot cards, gorgeous Bohemian Gothic cards, just off the bat, your person, like, they fantasize about you with the 7 of Cups as well, right? They got their head in the clouds, probably, you know, thinking about you, right? So this is a card of fantasy. They're not on solid ground, right? The Moon also creates this energy of uncertainty. So it's kind of like they're not seeing the situation clearly. They don't got their head on straight, I don't think, right? But it kind of feels like they're a little, I don't know, they're a little weary, it kind of feels like. They're feeling weary and out of sorts, right? Confused with that Moon energy. They fantasize about you. At the same time, it's kind of like they envy what you're doing right now. Maybe they envy the fact that they can't be with you. Maybe they envy the fact that you're happy without them, or they're, you know what I mean? It's kind of like this vibe of like, oh, I couldn't make them happy. Oh, but here they are, you know, around with this person and they seem to be doing a better job or something like that. You know what I mean? They're looking at your current situation and there's something they're upset about with it. But nonetheless, it doesn't stop them from fantasizing about you. Probably with the Page of Wands wanting to reach out. So secretly, they would like to communicate because the pages are messengers and you have 2 of them here. Okay. You have 2 messenger cards here. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Secretly, they want to talk. They want to say something. Right? They want to send a message of affection or love. They still have passionate feelings for you. Right? But it also feels like there's probably, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of a lot in the way. When the Moon card shows up, it shows up to say that things aren't what they seem. There could be some hidden aspects, right, to a lot of what they're up to. So I don't know, could your person be spying? Like, I don't know, they could be spying on you. There's hidden aspects and secrets involved with this card. So yeah, they are keeping their feelings a secret, obviously. But it's just because they still want you. That's what I'm getting from this. They want you, they fantasize about you, and it has them kind of out of sorts with that Moon. They're all kinds of confused. But yeah, secretly they feel that passion. They would like to reach out. They would like to reconnect back. But there's too much uncertainty and things in the way that kind of create what I feel is a barrier or an obstacle for them to do so. You potentially could have that wall up and they sense that. So the fact that they can't get at you also creates this energy of confusion, because it's like they don't know if you ever cared. That's kind of the vibe that I'm feeling from this, okay? But you know what? I almost wonder if it didn't work out because maybe at the time they weren't offering something on solid ground, because the 7 of Cups talks about things that are up in the air and aren't really stable or secure. You know, they're up in the air. There's no solid footing and foundation. So if they were offering before, if there was something in the connection before that was a little wishy-washy, right? Inconsistent, that would explain why the Seven of Cups is here. And if it created confusion for you, I could see why maybe you've put the walls up with the Nine of Wands and created a barrier for them, right? But yeah, there's like this impenetrable barrier between you and them now. They feel that. And it kind of, I don't know, it just literally has them in their head. The Moon and the Seven of Cups both talk about, well, this one talks about fantasy. The Moon talks about dreaming, right? So your person still daydreams about you or still has visions of you or dreams of wanting to be with you, but they, at the same time, they feel that you're kind of out of reach, out of their league in some way. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't want them. Maybe you've moved on. That's what it feels like here, like you moved on. It could have been, I feel that if you have moved on, maybe, again, I'll go back to the idea that perhaps what they were offering was not anything secure or stable. It's like building you the building you the dream, but never really following through with it or making it real. So they could have been offering a lot of that. And if what they were offering was more in the energy of a page and not a king, you know what I mean? Nobody wants page energy when it comes to love sometimes. Yeah, it's okay when you're first starting to get to know somebody. But you want that eventually, that relationship to eventually mature and become something more, right? And it usually has a progression where when the love matures, it becomes a king, you know, that kind of thing. So it's like if they were offering you page love energy, I could see why that maybe perhaps it just wasn't enough to keep the fire going for you. You may have, you know, went your own way, did your own thing. But now it's kind of like, now that you're not around, because it doesn't feel like you guys are together with this unrequited love. Now that you guys aren't together, it's kind of like a swift kick in the, you know, in the behind, I guess, if you want to, yeah. Yeah, it almost like feels like a kick to their ego, really, more than anything. Like their ego's bruised because you're not with them anymore. And now they got to live with that, right? So they're struggling with that. That's what it feels like. So it's like all they can do right now is just resort to the fantasy of you, the idea of you. But there's no way to really get to you, right? And they could be envying the one you're with if you are with somebody right now. Okay. It's kind of feeling like one-sided love. You know, they feel the love is one-sided. All right. That you don't want them like that anymore. And it does feel like their ego is bruised. They would never admit that outright, though. But secretly, it does feel like they would like to connect and send you a message of some sort with these two cards. But it's also the confusion of like what to say to even make it legit enough to come through. Like, you know, like what would they even say? Like, that's what I'm feeling from this. Like, they don't even know what to say. You know, the Nine of Wands talks about fear and trepidation sometimes, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can get another card. Secret feelings of your person's heart. What they keep hidden. Okay, so yeah, you know, what's funny is stack number 1 got the widow card, and now stack number 2 gets the widower. So yeah, your person can't let go. They cannot let go. Yep, they lost something and can't let it go now. So I feel like your person lost you, and now, you know, it's like, again, hindsight, right? They messed up. Maybe they, with that Seven of Cups, again, built a fantasy but never made it real, right? It's castles built on sand. So I think that was what they did. Maybe they hesitated too much and didn't launch the relationship off the ground properly to the point where it never fully got a chance to mature into anything more than a page energy in love. And now it's like, look at where they are now. You know what I mean? The wall is between you. We have the wall in the background. We have these spikes here. You know, it's very similar energy. All right, and they're looking back. They're looking back on everything, and they're like, "Oh, my bad." Right? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Wow. So it's almost feeling like their loss. Okay, so they had you and let you go, and now it's too late for them. That's really what I'm feeling from this, and they recognize that now. And of course, they're going to keep that hidden because their pride can get in the way, right? But it still feels like they contemplate reaching out or sending a message, but then hold themselves back from actually doing it with that Nine of Wands. Like they're also scared of what to say or to even how to do it, right? I also feel that the connection, because maybe somebody didn't give it enough effort, it lost its spark. And if it didn't have enough spark to keep it going and you were a strong person, you probably decided to, you know, put an end to this charade and keep it moving if your person wasn't willing to give you anything stable. Because the Seven of Cups to me is not a stable energy. It's all fantasy, nothing real, nothing tangible. It's all up in the air. Your person could have also had a lot of options. Maybe they see you as having a lot of options as well. We have the moon energy here, so that's Piscean energy again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Page of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So a lot of these energies could be in your chart, their chart. But nonetheless, yeah, a lot of fantasy, but not making it real. And if your person had a lot of options, or, you know, that could have been an issue too, why they weren't looking to settle and make anything more mature in the connection. Like I said, if you were smart, or if you were a stronger person and you decided, you know what, if you can't build me something real, I'm out of here. Well, that's what they're dealing with now, okay? The fact that you're not around and they see you probably moving on and having options with that Seven of Cups, doing your thing. Maybe they even see you or peruse on your social media and see you talking to other people, okay? I don't see like a Page of Swords, but I do see the moon here, and the moon always talks about things that are hidden and cloaked, right? So your person could literally be, you know, checking you out, seeing what you're up to, like I said earlier. So, okay. All right, let's start with this one. It says, embrace through each other, you find the missing pieces. Perhaps, maybe at one time. I don't know. You tell me. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So maybe like that was the vibe that I was getting. Like if your person wasn't giving you anything solid and you decided to walk away, you had to be true to yourself, right? And you weren't going to have anybody guilt trip you into staying around. So I kind of think that applies. Okay, so friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So I'm wondering if you and your person, or the person you're inquiring about, perhaps stayed friends or are just friends, or maybe you were friends and it never matured into anything more than just a friendship. So it kind of, you know, fizzled out and maybe you guys decided to go your own way. But for whatever reason, it does feel with this Widower card that they're suffering the consequences of perhaps not taking action on the connection and having it develop into anything more. That's why this widower energy kind of feels like it's struggling to move forward, right? And can't let go, and it's kind of regretful too, right? So yeah, stack number 2, this was interesting. Please let me know how this has applied to your situation, if it has or not. Just let me know in the comment section how this has helped you. If you feel it connects, obviously just leave a comment and let me know. Nonetheless, please like, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications to support this channel. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is check out the description box. My information is there. all you have to do is visit my Etsy link, okay, to my Etsy shop, see what readings I have available. Just a word of warning though, sometimes readings are sold out. It looks like nothing's available, but that's why. I always do repost my readings, so it's a matter of just checking in with me every so often to see what has been relisted, and you can book a reading whenever you feel led to, okay? So much love and blessings to you. Keep shining. Stay safe out there, okay? Take care. Much love, and see you soon. Stack number 3. You chose this rutilated quartz. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I'm just going to put this off to the side, and oops, got a stray card or two here from the other reading. Okay, but this is the Robert Hansen Tarot, and it's a very micro mini size, tiny little thing that I'll be using for you. This will be your tarot, but I want to grab from the Romance Angels first. We're going to be looking at your person's secret feelings, right? What they keep hidden. So your person's secret feelings, what they keep hidden. Your person, stack number 3, your person's secret feelings. What is it that they keep hidden in their heart? Secret feelings, what they keep hidden. Let's see. Okay, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Let's grab one of these. So, your person's secret feelings, what they keep hidden. Okay, breakthrough. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so far it looks like your person's interested. It kind of feels like they want a chance or an opportunity to get to know you better. It's kind of like maybe they're hoping that, you know, secretly wishing or hoping that you would give them the time of day is kind of what I'm getting from this. So let's see if we can get 3 cards. Your person's secret feelings, what they keep hidden. Secret feelings they keep hidden. Let's see, 3 cards. Whoa. The World. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. One more. Secret feelings. Your person, what they keep hidden. Page of Cups. Okay. So we have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. It could be you or your person somewhere in the chart. Okay. But it kind of feels like, wow, it kind of feels like your person wants to take action or make progress with you, perhaps offer some kind of message of affection, but they're kind of looking for that moment where they feel that they can do that, right? It's kind of like, well, breakthrough, right? That break in the clouds, or that moment where they feel is the right moment to do it. Like they're contemplating this. I do feel that the messenger energy of the Page of Cups wants to kind of say what they feel. There's a desire to speak it, right? Because pages are messengers and they deliver messages. Messages. Oh my gosh. You could tell I've been reading tarot like all day. So that's probably part of why I kind of fail to get my head on straight sometimes with words, but I literally have been reading all day long. So anyway, pages deliver messages, right? And your page or your person wants to kind of speak their mind. They want to say how they feel, but they're looking for that breakthrough moment to do it. They're looking for that moment where it feels right. Okay, we have this energy of the World card. So there's a different, this honestly feels like a shift, okay? Or a cycle in the connection that's maybe shifting to another phase. It's kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? It kind of also feels like they're trying to feel their way around this connection in regards to maybe what it is that you feel, perhaps. There's this feeling of it being kind of unsure, or they feel a little unsure about maybe what you feel towards them, right? So they're looking for the right moment to kind of give them a clue. The World card is that energy of like one thing's closing, another door's opening. So you have a transitionary energy. So it kind of feels like this connection between you and your person is shifting from one phase or one label to another. Perhaps you're just getting to know each other, right? And maybe you guys haven't set anything in stone yet, but your person is feeling like they're waiting for the green light in order to have this go from maybe just friends or just acquaintances, perhaps to dating or something more significant. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. The Knight of Pentacles wants to take action. It wants to offer something tangible. Your Page of Cups energy wants to say what it feels on the heart, right? Maybe you've somehow struck something in them and taken them by surprise, because a lot of times that little fish popping up out of the cup does talk about a surprise. So I feel like this affection or this love that is building, this bond that you guys are creating, has kind of taken your person by surprise. So they keep that hidden for now because they haven't found the right moment, or maybe the green light that gives them the go ahead to tell them that perhaps maybe you even feel the same way. So it's kind of feeling like, yeah, they'll take action eventually, or they're contemplating it at least. And when they do, it's going to be something that they present that they actually want, something that's grounded, tangible, based in reality. So with the Knight of Cups, he's not going to like, take steps forward towards something unless they actually mean it. Because they're not going to offer anything that's, this energy at least wouldn't offer anything that wasn't sincere, okay? Or something that they didn't want to build upon for later or the long term. So it does feel like there's a big shift in this connection. It's like it's making its way into something else. And that's why it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So yeah, you guys are getting to know each other, starting to learn more, obviously, about what you want, about what they want. And eventually it's going to get to a point where your person's going to interject and kind of say, hey, like, can we have something more? That's kind of what this is feeling like. But they haven't quite gotten the signal for that yet. Okay, at least to them, they feel they haven't quite gotten the signal yet, and that's what you don't maybe see. Maybe that's what they hide at the moment, that they're contemplating making this move towards you, but they don't feel that they have this signal quite yet. So I almost want to say, if you are dating somebody right now, you want something more with them, kind of maybe tip them off to that, maybe give them a clue or a sign, because it feels like they're waiting for it. Okay. And also with the World energy here, it's a really good energy to have. It is about success, okay, and victory. And it does talk about a leveling up of some sort. So an evolution, right? So taking something maybe to the next level or stage of a commitment. I could also see it that way with the World. So it is that next step up, right? So let's take a look at one of these little cards here. So I also feel like your person is working on it, okay? They're working on maybe how to come forward with that gesture. Again, Knight of Pentacles is a little bit on the slower side, right? But nonetheless, it is a knight, and knights do take action, although it's a little bit more of a meticulous action where they're going to dot all their I's, cross all their T's before they make that step, okay, or make that move. So this looks really good. I mean, the breakthrough card is saying, yeah, there's going to be a moment where, it comes through. Your person's going to come through. They're going to deliver that message. You're going to open up and say how they feel. Take action towards the connection. Try to level it up in some way. Okay, yeah, see, your person's hoping. They're hoping for that that kind of like green light energy. Like give me the go ahead, give me the okay, because, and you know what, the anchor is here. That does talk about something that's stable, and you can't really move an anchor, right? So it's kind of like a consistent energy is what I'm getting from the anchor, right? So yeah, I think your person is legit. I think they sincerely hope for a sign to move this into the next phase of a connection or level it up in some way. which is really nice to see. So secretly they want something from this, and they're about to make a move to do it. Wow, okay, hold on a second here. That's too many. I'm going to take those because those are flipped over, but let's try this again. I just want at least one more. Okay, so let's start with these first. All right, it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So your person really likes you, I think, and I think the connection feels right as well. But they're looking for that moment, right, to do what they feel is the right thing. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Absolutely. And then it says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So yeah, I kind of wonder if your person maybe perhaps lacks a little bit of confidence, because it's almost like they're waiting for a signal from you, right? They're not going to say that outright to you though, but they're kind of looking for a signal or a sign from you so that way they can come through. But they feel this connection. They feel the bond growing. The love is growing. It's probably new for some of you. It's probably just new. And they kind of need that signal, that go ahead to kind of take it to the next level. So I think they're waiting on you to do it. But at the same time, it's like, hold on here. Where's your confidence? Right? You need a little bit of confidence too. Your person does. So they might have to look at themselves on a deeper level and feel like, hey, they feel that this is the right thing to do, right? To take this connection to the next level, or at least make a gesture of wanting something more with you, right? They feel that that's the right thing to do, but they also, I'm feeling the vibe of hesitation. Maybe because they lack the confidence and they're hoping you feel the same way too before they open their mouth and say something, okay? So it can create like a stalemate, you know, people are too afraid to say what they really feel. If you're not, you know, if you're not saying something and then they're not saying something, you both could want the same thing, but it's not really going anywhere because you're both not saying something. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this as well. So stag number 3, if you feel this connects, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notification to support this channel. And that way you also never miss a video too, because the notifications will let you know as soon as I've uploaded. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box down below. All you have to do is check out the link to my Etsy shop, see what readings I have available, and you could book a reading whenever you feel led to. Just know that there are times when my readings are sold out. It does appear as if nothing's available, but that's why. Okay, so I always do relist and repost my readings as soon as they've been completed for the people who have purchased them last. So I would just recommend checking out my Etsy shop every so often to see what I have relisted, and you could book a reading at that time. So much love and blessings to you. Stay safe out there, keep shining, and we'll see each other soon.